Hi y'all, my name is Tracy. This is the 3-Wick Thesis Candle Channel, and today I have another episode of my Wax Melt Wednesdays series. I have two different vendors. One is my first ever selected haul from Lavender and Speckles. I have tried this vendor before, but it has only been through wax that was gifted to me, so I'm excited to actually get stuff that I chose and get to try out. The other is a box I've already opened coming from Kae Wax. I did a couple of customs with her that I'm really excited about. Plus I tossed in a few clams because the way she does her shipping is it's like a certain price point up to a certain dollar amount, and I wanted to maximize that dollar amount to get the most out of the shipping as I possibly could. I think I'll start with Kae since I already opened up the box, and I'm going to start with the samples that she sent me because she was very generous. She sent me, I think, 3 or 4 samples, y'all. The most I've ever gotten from a vendor so far. The first one, which I probably will not like, is the Red Sea. And she's got it in cute little sea shapes. There's a starfish and a turtle here. And an octopus by the looks of it. It's Lost Cherry and Black Sea. It's not horrible. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Sweetheart Cherry. It's like a nutty cherry. Feels a little bit briny. A little bit perfumey. I actually don't mind it. I'm glad she sent it. I would never have bought that. I never would have put that in my cart. She also sent me Velvet Vanilla. Look at the butterfly, y'all. Got a butterfly in that one. And a snail. Looks like a bee. Yeah, it's kind of a body care vanilla. A little bit perfumey. Definitely has a good vanilla scent. Almost more of a bakery vanilla than like an extracty vanilla, but definitely reads like edible and inedible. No scent notes on that one, so I'm not sure what's in it. Same with this one, Cozy Cabin, in the shape of mushrooms. Ooh, this is nice. I feel like I get almost like some sort of greens, almost like a green grass. I get some sappiness, some pine. A little bit of woodiness. Maybe some eucalyptus. There's something that's registering high on the nostrils. And then she also sent me Raspberry Beret. And that's raspberry jam, zucchini bread, and vanilla butter fudge. This one sounds delicious. So yeah, 4 samples she sent. Oh. That's delicious. That smells like a yummy, like raspberry thumbprint cookie. Sweet, bakery. I like her raspberry. It's jammy and sweet. Yeah, that's really good. Oh, just kidding. She sent a 5th sample. Ooh, and this one sounds good. Beachside Brew. Look at the little gingerbread. Beach Nights, which I love. Coffee House and Cashmere Cream, which I love. Oh, yes. Yeah, coffee note is first. It's very bitter, very prominent. It's almost so bitter it kind of comes across as like almost like a burnt popcorn to me, but not in a bad way. Beach Nights is a little bit perfumey. Yeah, and then that cashmere cream just adds like some warmth to it that helps to balance out the extreme bitterness from the coffee note that's in there. I think the hubs will like that one. So yeah, 5 samples. That's incredible. I will take it. I will take all the free wax. And then I got 2 clams that I tossed in there. One of them is in the Pepperberry Wreath, which I love this for holiday. Anything Pepperberry Wreath I enjoy. Fresh greens with notes of fir and berries. Oh yeah. Quintessential Christmas. Oh, that's delicious. Yeah, it's like fruity. I feel like there's a little bit of cinnamon in here. Piney. And it might just be the way the fir note is reading that reads spicy to me. There might not actually be cinnamon in here. And I'm noticing she added some gold shimmer glitter to it. Oh, yeah, that's good. This will be in the drawer until December. I pull that out with the holidays. It'll give it some more time to cure as well. And then I got Peppermint Pinecones for the same reason. Want to melt this during winter. Peppermint candy, pine cones, and Twinkies. It's okay. The peppermint reads a little bit toothpastey to me, which I'm not crazy about. And something about the way that it's playing with the Twinkie note almost makes it feel more like a salve than it does something I'd want to eat. Yeah, and the pine is nice. I was hoping for kind of like a Jack Frost vibe, although I do think she actually has a dupe of Jack Frost from Yankee. Maybe I should have grabbed that one instead. It's okay. I think I'll enjoy it, but I probably wouldn't reach for it next year. And then we get into my customs. And I don't know how, but I accidentally ordered 2 of this one, so whatever. I guess. I don't remember putting 2 in the bag, but the invoice does say 2. So this is one that I did. This was one I was talking about in my celebration of 1,000 subscribers video, that I said I wanted to make one after The Shining and call it All Work and No Play Make Jack a Dull Boy. And that's exactly what I did. So you can see I paid $1 extra to name my custom. And I chose the scent notes of Library, Bourbon Tobacco, and Pacific Woods because I'm naming this after Jack in the movie The Shining, and he's constantly typing away trying to write his book. He has like delusions where he's drinking hair of the dog at the bar, which apparently has no liquor in it, but he thinks he's getting alcoholic drinks there. And then of course there's the hedge maze and the icy Pacific Woods because they're supposed to be in, I believe, Oregon in that film. So I chose those scent notes because I felt like this is going to be what Jack would smell like. And she did send on her invoice, which made me happy. She left me a note that said this one turned out good. So we'll see. Yeah, it's exactly what I would imagine him to smell like. I feel like I'm getting like dusty papyrus. So you get a paper note. I feel like I'm getting an ink note in here. The bourbon is adding like a hint of like sweet booziness. And the pine note that's in here almost feels like a cleaner pine. I don't know how I feel about that. I want it to be a little bit more woody. It's not bad. And I think it's playing off of the papyrus note really well. And if there is even an ink note in there, it's making it feel almost inky with the sap note. Yeah, that's fun. I like it. This is fresh out of the mold, so I'm not even going to entertain melting this. This definitely is going to need some time to cure. Just too bad, because I would definitely melt this right now during scary movie season, but I'll probably break this out mid-October, give it a try and see how it does. So I did get 2 of those by accident. And the other one I did is what I called the Witch and Her Wizard. So I made this after my love and the Hubs' love. She does a Yankees Witch's Brew dupe that is like spot on perfection. So I asked her to put Witch's Brew with blood orange to add citrus that is his favorite. And then I wanted a marshmallow fireside to make it kind of smoky and ooey gooey. And she left me a note that she tried to make them look spooky. So I love how she did like an orange and black kind of cloudy looking wax on this one. It's interesting. It's very blood orange. Like when you see these, you think like blood orange. It's very blood orange. And the way that it's playing with the marshmallow almost makes it feel like an orange creamsicle. But then you get like the spicy anise patchouli vibes from the Witch's Brew that's like more of a base note. I think it works. I'm not sure. This one I'm on the fence about. Again, I'm going to let this cure for a bit, break it out, probably mid-October, because it does feel very Halloween-y. I think I'll enjoy it. Not sure. And then the last one I did that's a custom is I did Witchy Snacks. That's what I called it. And I did Witch's Brew, so it's the same Yankee Witch's Brew, and I wanted more anise vibe, so I asked her to do black licorice. And then, to soften it all up, marshmallow fluff. Oh yes. Oh, this smells just like, and this is going to tell you my age, the Necco candy. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The Necco wafers. They're like little sugar tab candies that came in a roll with like wrapped in wax paper. Gosh, I haven't had those for forever. It smells just like the black one, or I think it was technically purple. Oh, it's so good. The black licorice is just delicious. That marshmallow cream makes it smell very sugary, very warm. Witch's Brew is completely lost. But you get just like a hint of the patchouli in the base. Oh, this is my favorite. I like this one the best of the customs I did. Y'all, customs are going to be dangerous for me. I feel like I could play all day with all those scent notes she has in there. She also made this one spooky. She added like black glitter to green wax, which I think is really fun. So, and I'll put the price of this custom. This was an 8-ounce, and then I paid $1 extra for naming it. I'll put the price down here. It wasn't bad, honestly. I was expecting it to be a little bit more since you're asking them to do, you know, custom oils, combining custom oils, and you're asking them to make it kind of on demand. Happy that I've got those to try. Can't wait for them to cure so I can break into them. All right, let's get this Lavender and Speckles box opened up. By the way, she packed it really well. She sent it with ice packs and tissue paper, and she left me a little note that says hi. I thought that was sweet. So, well packaged for Kae's. That's the second time I've ordered from her. I've also got another unboxing that I did before I had this series on my channel from her. In general, medium strength on her wax. Witch's Brew does really well. I'll be reordering that when I run out, because I really like Witch's Brew from Yankee and it doesn't smell anymore. Okay, so Lavender and Speckles. Got my invoice here on top. I'm going to take that out. And then there's a thank you card right on the top with some melting instructions. Another card here with the owners' names. Beth and Matt. Some pretty tissue. I did not do a big order again because I kind of am just like, let's just dabble. Let's just try vendors out. I think I ordered this August 1st and I was at the tail end of the pre-order. It started at the end of July. Oh, I got a sample in here too. Maybe I'll start with a sample. They sent me Childhood Memories. And this is Peppermint, Palo, Vanilla Bean, and Cotton Candy. This one smells more like Jack Frost. Sweet, ooey gooey peppermint, marshmallowy. I like it. This is what I was imagining the Kae's one was going to smell like. So I'm glad they sent me that sample. I do enjoy it. All right, one of the clams I got is pumpkin pecans and spiced buttercream. I have been melting some of the Lavender and Speckles that Charity gifted me. They've been performing in my space. I don't know if that's because they were cured for a while or if that's just how these are, but I have been enjoying the vendor. Ooh. Yeah, that's yummy. I get spicy cinnamon. Very sweet, very nutty. It almost smells like a pumpkin pecan muffin with like a spiced pumpkin pecan muffin with a delicious vanilla buttercream on top. That is yummy and would be perfect for my November burn basket. I picked up Blazin Palo plus Patchouli. And that is Bonfire Bliss, Palo Santo, and Patchouli. Y'all know how I love patchouli. It's very earthy, very smoky. A little bit perfumey. I don't know how I feel about her patchouli or their patchouli. I think I like it. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit perfumey. The Palo is nice and woody. The bonfire note in here is smoky. It feels like it's going to be well balanced, but might be a little heavy on the smoke, and the patchouli might be a little too perfumey. We will see. Maple chai wedding cake. This is white cake, buttercream, almond honey, and a hint of maple chai cream. Oh, I smell the almond honey. It almost smells like almond marzipan. Very strong. I think when I see chai, that's what I expect to really be overwhelmed with, especially when paired with maple. I thought this was going to be a spicy maple wax, but this is actually an almond, like marzipan buttercream. Chai is very subtle. And the caramel just adds some kind of deep, sugary, almost bittersweet sweetness to it. I like it, but not what I was expecting, which seems to kind of be the vibe so far. Another chai. This one's jam and chai crumble. Scent notes are black cherry chai, blackberry jam butter, and cookies. Okay, this one you get more chai. Spicy. A good amount of cinnamon and ginger in there. And that's honestly all I get. I don't get cherry. Maybe just a hint of what feels like a really deep, juicy cherry. I don't get blackberry. I don't feel like I get cookies. This just smells like a very, very subtle dark cherry with chai spice. Again, not bad, but also not necessarily what I was expecting. And the last clam I have is Coastal Pine Cones. This is roasted pine cones with hints of lemon, marine air, and sea greens. This smells a lot like Lakeside Morning from Bath & Body Works. Or like if you took Frozen Lake and blended it with Lakeside Morning. Because it's a little bit cologne-y like Frozen Lake. Yeah, so I'd say if you like Lakeside Morning or Frozen Lake from Bath & Body Works, you'd like this one. I was really expecting more pine, more wood. This is very aquatic and very like ozonic, very fresh air, very watery. I was expecting more woods. So kind of sounds like I have to think more conceptually with their scent notes. Again, I don't dislike any of those. It's just not what I had in my head. All right, y'all, my light just died. So on that note, thankfully I'm at the end and we can wrap up this video. Let me know below if you have any questions about any of these vendors. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. But if you've been following me for a while, you know I am new to the wax vendor world. If you have anything you can share about these two vendors or the scents I chose, do any of these come to life more on warm? How long should I be curing these? Put that in the comments below as well, not only for me, but for other newbies to the wax vendor world. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you appreciated this episode, make sure you give me a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. Tomorrow I have my weekend deals video where I can't wait to share with you some of the sales going into the weekend and the new products that were released since my last episode. Take care, everybody, and have a great rest of your Wednesday. Bye-bye.